Hi everyone, Scott Winard from Let's Do Bonsai, and today we're looking at Bees Gifts, the bonsai growing kit, Jerusalem pine Pinus Halepensis. So if we just get this open, we can have a look what we've got inside. We have a bag of soil, an instruction booklet. We have a bag of stones that's ripped open. That's the noise we can hear. So we'll carefully get the stones out. They should be in a bag. We have 3 packs of seeds. What looks like a propagation chamber. Some more stone. This one comes with a pretty little glazed pot that is actually stuck to the drip tray, so that's one solid glazed pot with drip tray attached, and all those stones. So we'll just get this into some sort of order. And now we can begin. So I've had a quick look at what we've got, and basically this is just a step-by-step growing guide as the bonsais have grown and germinated. So it tells you what to do as they seed and as they get to 1-year-old, to 5-year-old, and 10-year-old, and 15-year-old, etc. And it concentrates mainly on the Jerusalem pine, the Pinus Halepensis. So we'll keep that to one side, but this book is going to be more for when the seeds have fully germinated. This little piece of paper that comes is the actual guide. It thanks us for purchasing the kit. And saying that the kit includes, as for extra bonuses for buying it through Amazon, they've included a few extra items. The extra items are the mini propagator with lid, an extra sachet of olive seeds, which must be those, and an extra sachet of sweet gum liquid amber seeds. All 3 types of seeds can be started in the mini propagator, giving you a greater choice of which variety you wish to grow. So depending on which ones grow best, they'll possibly be the ones that we display in this charming little pot here. It'll be a good few years before it'll suit this pot. So we have the planting instructions. Tree seeds need a little extra attention for germination, as we know. Follow these steps and your seeds will soon be pushing out shoots. Pre-soak. The seeds in your kit have a hard outer shell that can prevent them from germinating. To help them along, they need to be placed in a bowl of warm rainwater for up to 24 hours. So I've got 3 pots of warm rainwater. It has been raining and raining and raining here, so we haven't been short on rainwater. So this is the Pinus Halepensis. We'll put those in. This is the Olea Europea, which will be the olive seeds. So we'll drop those in. We'll be sure to keep the right packets with the right seeds. And this is the liquid amber seeds. We'll just drop those in. We'll leave these for 24 hours, and then we'll come back and we'll sow them into the little propagator that they provide. I will just show you the pictures that they're suggesting these seeds will grow into. There we have them. So this one will be the olive. This one will be the Pinus Halepensis, and this one will be the sweet gum, the liquid umbar. Well, it's been 24 hours now, and we've got the 3 lots of seeds that have been sat in the rainwater for that period of time. One quick thing just to quickly say before we continue is a way to check if your seeds are still viable are to actually soak your seeds anyway. A viable seed should sink to the bottom, whereas a non-viable seed will tend to float. So as you can see inside all of these, the seeds are all at the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. And then in this one we do have 1 or 2 floating at the top. We will sow them, but the chances are they're not viable and they won't, they won't germinate. So, but we'll give them their chance. So the next thing it says to do in our instructions is utilise the propagator that they provide us with and sow the seeds. So we'll open up our bag of soil. And we'll pour that into the propagator. Seem to have a fair bit of it, so we'll just spread that out. And what we need to do is get a nice slightly damp layer of soil in position, and then we can sow the seeds and then lay a thin layer of soil over the top. So we'll take our seeds here, we'll start with the Pinus Halepensis, and we'll get those out. And we'll drop them into the soil. If I use my chopstick, I can just keep them slightly separate so that they don't cross over too much on each other. We will get some ID pegs and just lay them in between, because we're going to put all these seeds in the same pot. So that was the Pinus Halepensis. So we'll take an ID stick and we'll write Pinus Halepensis, and we'll put today's date, which is the 2nd of October 2019. And we'll put that there for now. What I'm going to have to do is just cut that down a little bit so that it will fit inside. So we'll next take the Olea Europea and we'll just put them in position. So that will be Olea Europa. Europea, and we'll put the date 2nd 10/19, and again we will have to trim that down. And the next seeds that we have are the sweet gum, the liquid dambar. So we'll just drop those into position. It was a couple of these that were floating, so we'll just get the ones that weren't floating and put them in, but I'm literally going to put every single one of them in anyway. Might have to call for some help. There we go. Get the last few. Really don't want to leave your fingers. So just a couple more. And just one final one. Put that into the soil. And then what we'll do is just quickly write what that one is, which was the liquid dambar. Liquid dambar on the 2nd 10/19. Take the edge off of that ID stick, and that's going to be the IDs. We'll put some more soil across the top. It doesn't want to be too thick, just enough to cover it by a couple of millimeters. So I'll just quickly rake that over. And that's pretty good. So we'll just put the IDs into position where they'll be in between the seeds, and we'll get a bit of water into that now. So I've got some rainwater, and I'll just squirt that over, let that soak into the soil. Let that soak. I'll put the lid on, and I do have a position for it on a windowsill. I will give it a little bit more water once that's soaking in, and then maybe water it again once that's soaking in, but I don't want it to be too wet. And we'll just leave it in this little incubator on the side and just wait to see if we get some growth, some nice little seedlings coming through. So that's the Bees Gifts bonsai growing kit, which was meant to be purely for the Pinus Halepensis, but we do get an extra set of seeds, 2 lots of. So we'll see how they get on, and we'll be back to give you any updates on those. So I've been Scott Winard, and this is Let's Do Bonsai.